And you know what? This is going to be a weird kind of sounding video because it is so hot here in Texas. So that made me think of, oh, well, okay, let's do the top 10 hottest levels in gaming. Because why not, right? Like, we're going to go over what I think are the hottest levels in gaming. There may be hotter, but you know what? Screw it. It's like 108 degrees outside, so just, here we go. We're just going right now.
Number 10, Death Mountain Ocarina of Time.
So Death Mountain came out in the Nintendo 64 era with Ocarina of Time. Of course, it was in the other Zeldas, but here it's just an all-encompassing, oppressive hotness. You first get to Death Mountain whenever you go visit the Great Fairy at the top of the mountain, and you go in there and it's like, oh, Link, it's way too hot. And yeah, it's pretty damn hot in there. And you gotta have a special Goron tunic, which actually doesn't cover most of his body, so I don't actually know how that works. But yeah, and at least the first time I can remember that, like, oppressive heat, and you go into the fire temple and it's got the bats on fire and bullshit like that. So Death Mountain, Ocarina of Time, that is number 10.
Number 9, Ifrits Cave, Final Fantasy VIII.
It's basically the first place you visit other than Balamb Garden, and it's just, you know, right around the bend over there. Just go over there, go into Ifrits Cave, and it's like, oh, this is your last part of your training to become Seed. Well, not the last part, but anyway, we're gonna go get Ifrit in this little cave over here that's like a few steps away from Balamb Garden. And you go in there, and it's like, oh, there's literally lava flowing everywhere, and it's probably hot, probably less hot than here right now, but it's probably pretty damn hot in there. And you go in there, and then you fight Ifrit with Shiva. She's doing her eye stuff, and he freaks out because, I mean, let's be honest, Shiva is going to be basically the only thing that's going to not allow you to die in that cave. I really, really wish I had a Shiva right now for... I'll just leave that there. But anyway, yes, Ifrit's Cave, Final Fantasy VIII, you know, just go romp in the lava cave over there.
Number 8, Magma Dragoon level, Mega Man X4.
Again, another volcano-esque level. Magma Dragoon from Mega Man X4 is one of the most memorable levels I've played, or that I know of, in Mega Man X series anyway. And yeah, you basically jumping over lava, you're going through lava if you have one of those mechs, which don't know how that withstands that lava. But anyway, it's a cartoon game series. But yeah, Magma Dragoon, he himself is a dragon in the volcano lava, and he does a Dragoon Hadouken kind of thing, which is probably pretty hot, but less hot than my computer right now. So that's number 7, Magma Dragoon level.
Number 7, Magma Caverns, Metroid Prime.
Magma Caverns, again, you enter there and you're like, oh my god, it's so goddamn hot. Some people have run through there. I remember whenever I got into Magma Caverns, I was like, screw this, we gotta jet through this place as soon as possible because we are about to die. I really wish I had a Varia suit right now to protect me from the insane heat here in Dallas, but I don't. And yeah, so maybe Samus kind of knows what I'm going through right now. But yeah, Magma Caverns, cool place. Not literally, obviously, but it's a fun place to explore, and you need that Varia suit very badly.
Number 6, Hell, Diablo franchise.
It's got lava in there, it's got all the demons and everything, but it's really the demons that kind of get you. But you're in Hell, let's be real. So Hell is hot, especially in Diablo, but there are multiple levels of Hell if you want to go on that Dante's Divine Comedy thing, 9 levels of Hell and all that, which not all of them are hot. I guess we could throw in the Hell from, what, Doom, maybe? That's probably pretty damn hot. Yeah, so Hell, more torture-y than hot, but that's alright, because I'm pretty sure it's hot, and I would like to take a vacation there from being where I am right now.
Number 5, Solar Star, Star Fox 64.
Kind of going way off track here, not even an action-adventure RPG or game in general, but this is a flying game, and, I mean, one more do you gotta say. You're literally flying on the surface of a star. Stars are, in general, from about, you're gonna go from a sun-like star, maybe, you know, 5,600 degrees Kelvin, maybe, you know, all the way up to 12,000 degrees. Of course, we're talking about the surface of stars, not the core. Stars are fun. They're kind of what I actually do for my day job. I teach astronomy and astrophysics. So yeah, whenever I'm going home, you know, or going to work, I have to go from the house or from work to the car, and there's that giant, stupid yellow orb up in the air that is literally searing my skin just from the several seconds that I'm not in, you know, comfort from our modern society. So I kind of know what it's like to, or at least possibly what it feels like to skim the surface of a star.
Number 4, Never Oasis. Basically the entire game.
I I recently just got over Oasis, and I'm definitely going to be doing a review on it, but the main premise of the game is literally the entire world is a desert, and there are little splotches of lakes or whatever that people can make oases around, and you gotta find a water spirit, and they're like, okay, cool, here, you can come to this place and, live, other than wandering the desert forever with very little water or no water and burning to death. So again, another place that I would totally like to visit. There are no oases, if that's the right multiple of the word, here in Texas. So that really sucks because, if you're outside and you're trying to drink a bottle of water, the water evaporates before it even hits your mouth. It's terrible. I'm telling you guys, it's fucking awful.
Number 3, wherever the fire mana originates from in Magic the Gathering.
I'm assuming it's some sort of magical planar dimension, but pretty much any place that you're going to find fire mana is going to be pretty damn hot. And I assume that's a very large variety of locations, be it volcanic islands, of course it's like blue and red magic, but just volcanoes, mountains, all that stuff. It's terrible. Stay away from it. It's hot. If fire planeswalkers wanted to come here right now, they could totally do that, and you know what? They would wipe out everyone with the amount of goddamn fire mana that you could generate from this stupid state. So that is wherever the fire mana comes from in Magic the Gathering.
Number 2, the Plane of Fire.
Just in general, the Plane of Fire is basically where all primordial fire comes from. It is a source of fire, or at least that's what they say, because they haven't been here in Texas, because this has to be the source of, the fire. Like, Plane of Fire is drawing its fire and heat from where I am right now, which is awful. Awful. So, Plane of Fire, it's not limited to one game. You have D&D, you have EverQuest, you have all of these super high fantasy games. They're all going to have a Plane of Fire, and you know what? That plane is basically pretty damn hot, but not as hot as our number 1. So what is number 1?
Number 1, literally any level in any game if you're experiencing this brutal heat wave right now.
Turns out that it's literally any level in a video game ever if you're playing it where I am right now in Texas, DFW. So yeah, number 1 goes to everything. That's it. Just any level ever. It's the hottest level ever if you're playing it in Dallas-Fort Worth in the year of 2018, July, let's say the 21st. So there you go. Any level at all, you just come here and it will be the hottest level that you have ever played. So anyway, as you can understand, it's a little bit different of a video because I want everyone else to suffer, and I know what it feels like for those video game characters to enter those volcanoes, to enter those planes of fire, to skim the surface of a star. I know what it feels like. So there you go. There is my top 10 hottest levels in gaming. So if you like this, please hit subscribe and help me not die from this heat. That would be super, super helpful. We're also going to have a Comic-Con podcast on Sunday. That is going to be July the 22nd, 2018, assuming me and all my friends have not just melted by then. There is a ton of Comic-Con stuff. I have game reviews. Like I said, I'm working on several of them. We have RPG news, just pretty much anything. I have a Year of Final Fantasy series if you want to support that. If you want to go on Patreon, you can support us for as little as $1 a month, and you will get characters in our D&D live play game that I will make for you. Also, I'm going to be releasing our Crystal Keep Chronicles D&D book. If you want it just as little as $1, you can see the world that we're playing in. I'm working on it right now, but it should be up within the next week or two. So that is patreon.com/CrystariumNet. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, until next time, Crystal Warriors, keep on gaming. Now I'm going to go ahead and shatter that fire crystal so I don't have a heat stroke. Bye-bye.